Voice not audible. So now it's my voice is audible. Okay, guys, now my voice is audible to you. The concept of complex number. Nishant, yes, okay, thank you. So the concept of complex number. ओके, सो कम्प्लेक्स नंबर को पढ़ने के लिए ना बच्चों, सबसे पहले आप ये देखिए कम्प्लेक्स नंबर को हम लिखते कैसे हैं. तो हाउ वी कैन राइट आउट द complex number. Complex number is always written as Swapanpreet Singh, Astha, Anjana, that are okay. So my dear friends, complex number is always written as z is equal to x plus iota y. Okay, z is equal to x plus iota y. This is the form of complex number always. So here you can observe that the word is mentioned, that is iota. So what is the meaning of iota? Iota is known as an imaginary number. Okay, it is known as imaginary number. So what is the value of this number and why we are mention this number here? So चलिए एक बार बात करते हैं थोड़ी सी iota के बारे में. Actually, iota is imaginary number, and the value of iota, my dear friends, it is known as iota is equal to under root minus 1. Okay, and if I'm taking the square of iota, so you will say under root minus 1 and having whole square, it will becomes what? It will becomes minus 1. And if you are performing iota cube, so you can say that iota square into iota. I can write out. And what is the value of iota square? You will say minus 1, and that is iota. So you can say that the minus of iota. And if I'm going to write out iota raised to power 4, so you can say that iota raised to power 4 means iota square raised to power square. And iota square is minus 1. So minus 1 and having whole square, it will becomes what? It will becomes 1. Okay. Similarly, you can, these are the 4 most important aspects about iota. Okay, the other things, other powers of iota, we can calculate with the help of these things. Like if you want to calculate iota raised to power 5. Okay, so what you will write out? You will say iota raised to power 4 into iota, and iota raised to power 4 is 1. So you can say that answer of this question, that will be iota. Okay, but if we are talking about our exam point of view, so not every time you will see this kind of easy part of iota. So for one example, I'm just going to here like first you have to calculate iota raised to power 135. So what will the value of iota raised to power 135? So the simple aspect that you have to do, just you will take 135 and divide it by 4. That's simple. Okay, when you will divide it by 4, so you will just find out the remainder. So what will the remainder of this form? You will see remainder will becomes 3. You can calculate. Okay, 4 3s are 12 and so on. Remainder will be 3. So what is the aspect of here? So you can write out 135 is be like that, like iota raised to power 135. So you can write out iota raised to power 4 and having, see, 4 3s are 12 and 115 and 4 3s are 12 into iota raised to power 3. So this iota raised to power 135 could be written as this thing, iota raised to power 4 into raised to power 33. We know that iota raised to power 4 will becomes what? That will becomes 1. So 1 raised to power 33, so it will finish. So it will becomes iota raised to power 3, and iota raised to power 3 will becomes what? That will be minus of iota. Okay. So every time your answer could be, that must be either minus 1, either minus iota or 1. Okay. Let's see any other question. See my guys, if you have iota raised to power 19, so what will the value of iota raised to power 19? Come on, tell me. What will the value of iota raised to power 19? So what you can write out? First of all, I just told you that you have to divide 19 by 4 and you have to calculate what is the remainder. So here remainder will becomes 3 again. So now you need not to calculate all the things. You will just say you can write out iota raised to power 19 as what? Iota raised to power 4 and power having 4 4s are 16 into iota raised to power 3. See guys, 4 4s are 16 and 16 plus 3 19. So it will becomes iota raised to power 19. So iota raised to power 4 becomes 1 and iota raised to power 3, and iota raised to power 3 will becomes minus of iota. Logic clear? So first of all, we are just talking about the aspect of iota. Okay, so see, or any other type of questions you will see related to iota. Sometime you will see, and the questions which I'm going to write out, just you will take care of about all these things. Okay, you can note down because all the important questions are there. Minus 999. Sometime you will see the negative power of iota. So how we can solve it? No problem at all. Again, you will do just 999 divided by 4. Rohit, no problem, Rohit. But here you are, so I will just take attendance from here. So 999 divided by 4. So just first of all, see what will the remainder here. So you will see remainder will becomes 3. And if it is a negative, so remainder will becomes negative. So it means you can write out it will becomes iota raised to power minus 3. Am I right here? And if it will becomes iota raised to minus 3, so you can write out 1 by iota cube. Am I right? Again, you can do one thing that you will multiply by iota and divide by iota. So it will becomes iota divided by iota raised to power 4. And what is iota raised to power 4? That is 1. So iota by 1, and the answer is will become iota. Clear? Tanishka Bansal, I'm late. So okay, Tanishka. So getting your point now for this question? Okay, good. So now next question, and here I'm giving to you the options also, and you will just calculate the right answer for this question. The question number 4 related to iota, and iota raised to power 49 plus iota raised to power 68 and plus iota raised to power 89 and plus iota raised to power 1 1 and 0. What will be the value equal to this thing? And here I'm giving you option, that option A is iota, option B is 2 iota, option C is minus 2 iota, and option D is minus iota. Come on. Sahil Kumar, Insane Nitin Parikh. Nitin, okay. Sahil, Nitin, fine. Come on. Just find out the right answer for this question. Waiting for your reply. So what you will do, my dear? So you have iota raised to power 49. So you will just divide by 4, okay? And see how I will divide by 4. So it will becomes, when I'm dividing by 4, so I will write out 4 here. So 4 1 ja 4, okay? And 9, that is 4 2 ja 8. So 12 4 ja 48, and 1 iota will remain. So you will write out iota here. So iota raised to power 49 could be written as 12 4 ja 48, and into iota, that will becomes iota raised to power 49, and plus iota raised to power 68. Again, you will write out iota raised to power 4 and just divide by 4. So 4 1 ja 4 and 2 8, 4 7 ja 28. It will finish. 17 4 ja 68. You know that. Plus iota raised to power 89. Again, you will write out 4 here, and it will becomes 4 2 ja 8 and 4 2 ja 8. 22 4 ja 88, and 1 iota will remains. Naresh, good morning, Naresh. And plus again iota raised to power 4 and C. Divide by 4. So 4 2 ja 8 and will becomes 3. So 4 7 ja 28, and iota square will remains. See, my dear, so iota raised to power 4 will becomes 1, so it will remove. So 1 into iota plus 1 plus 1 into iota and plus iota square. Am I right here? So see, iota is there and plus 1 is there and plus iota is there, and iota square will becomes minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 will cancel. Answer will becomes 2 of iota. Okay, so the B option is the right answer for your question. Getting my logic now? Okay, good. So one more question related to iota. In this question, this is your question number 5th. Iota raised to power 592 plus iota raised to power 590 plus iota raised to power 588 plus iota raised to power 586 plus iota raised to power 584. Okay, थोड़ा सा लेंथी क्वेश्चन है, but I want the reply from you guys. These kind of questions you will see in your exam, final exam. So iota raised to power 582, Sahil Kumar, 2 iotas. Now you will find out the answer for this question, okay? And iota raised to power 580 plus iota raised to power 578 plus iota raised to power 576 plus iota raised to power 574. Okay, my dear. So now you will calculate the answer for this question as you can see on the screen. And here I'm giving you options. Your first option, that is A option, is given to you, that is iota. And option B is minus iota. And option C is 2 of iota. And option D is minus 1. Come on. It is not quite a difficult question. So if you understand the concept of a complex number and the main part of iota, अगर iota का लॉजिक समझ में आ चुका है ना बच्चों, तो ये क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, क्योंकि iota की पावर 4 आपको बनानी है, 4 से डिवाइड करना. जब भी 4 से बड़ी पावर आपको मिल जाए, just divide by 4 and then calculate. You will see the answer. Come on. I don't think so there is a need to just pick up pen also. बिना पेन उठाए क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो सकता है बच्चों. कम ऑन जस्ट गिव मी रिप्लाई फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. सो ये इसको 4 से डिवाइड कीजिए ना आप. 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो इट विल बिकम्स 1. 4 1 जा 1 and 19. So 4 4 जा 16 and then 3 32, then 4 7 जा 28. Okay, and sorry 32 it will finish. Sorry, it is completely dividing by 4. सो यहाँ पे बच जाएगा आइटा रेज़ टू पावर 4 और इसको आप लिख सकते हो 1 एंड 4 4 जा 16 32 4 8 जा 32. ये तो पूरा डिवाइड हो रहा है. इस तरीके से ये भी देखो, कहीं ये भी तो डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा, ये डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा. यहाँ पे आएगा आइटा रेज़ टू पावर 4 और कंप्लीटली यू कैन सी 1 एंड 4. इस बार बचेगा 30 तो आएगा 4 7 जा 28 और बच गए कितने, रिमाइंडर कितना बचा, आइटा की पावर 2. और जो बच्चे थोड़े से स्मार्ट है ना, वो इतना लिखने की जरूरत भी नहीं करेंगे. वो सीधा क्या कर रहे होंगे, वो इनको 4 से डिवाइड करके जो वैल्यू बच रही है सिर्फ उसको लिखने वाले. ठीक है, तो थोड़ी स्पीडली इस क्वेश्चन को ट्राई कीजिए बच्चों. बहुत से क्वेश्चंस हम कर चुके हैं इससे रिलेटेड, तो आई डोंट थिंक सो कि इज देयर एनी नीड टू एक्सप्लेन दिस क्वेश्चन एट ऑल. तो आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर रिप्लाई. फाइन कम ऑन. 4 से डिवाइड करना सबको आता है भाई, रिमाइंडर लिखना है आपको. Manpreet, very good. Manpreet has given the answer, that is -1. Manpreet, -1 is the right answer. Very good. The right answer for this question is -1. Very good. So it means now I can feel that कि लॉजिक जो है ना आइटा वाला वो आपको समझ में आ गया है. वेरी गुड. ओके, चलिए फिर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ चलते हैं. बिकॉज इन दीज काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आपको ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत 5 नंबर में या 6 नंबर में मिलने वाले हैं, तो जस्ट वी विल नॉट वेस्ट सो मच टाइम. ओके, नाउ चलिए बात करते हैं बच्चों अभी द कम्प्लेक्स नंबर, द मेन टॉपिक फॉर टुडे. अभी तक हमने कम्प्लेक्स नंबर की बात नहीं की है. हमने अभी तक बात की है कम्प्लेक्स नंबर के एक छोटे से पार्ट के बारे में. वो था इमेजिनरी नंबर वाला एस्पेक्ट. ठीक है, इमेजिनरी नंबर से और रियल नंबर को मिला के कम्प्लेक्स नंबर बनाया जाता है, उसकी बात की थी. अब देखो बच्चों, कम्प्लेक्स नंबर एक्चुअली है क्या, इसको थोड़ा समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. देखिए, कम्प्लेक्स नंबर को हमने लिखा z इज इक्वल टू x प्लस आइटा y. अब आइटा क्या है, यू नो वेरी वेल, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल। एक्स और वाई क्या है, एक्स को बोलते हैं बच्चों रियल पार्ट ऑफ जेड और वाई को बोलते हैं इमेजिनरी पार्ट ऑफ जेड, यानी कि दो पार्ट्स को मिला के जब कोई नंबर बनाया जाता है उसको हम कम्प्लेक्स नंबर बोलते हैं। और फर्दर अगर मैं आपको एक चीज बताऊं कि देखो आपने कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम पढ़ रखा है 10th क्लास से, ऐसे वाला, वही एक्स एक्सिस वाई एक्सिस वाला। तो उसमें बच्चों वहां ना हम कोई पॉइंट प्लॉट करते थे ना, मान लो अगर आपने यहां पॉइंट प्लॉट किया तो आपको याद होगा वहां पे हम ये कह देते थे कि सर ये होगा 2,3 कोई पॉइंट, याद है आपको, अगर आपने कोई ए पॉइंट पुट किया है। बट ये नंबर थी, ये रियल नंबर्स की फॉर्मेशन थी। रोहित सर आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज माय फर्स्ट क्लास। नो प्रॉब्लम रोहित, जस्ट ट्राई टू कनेक्ट विद द क्लास, डोंट वरी, इट विल बी, तो कंटिन्यूटी बनाए रखो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, समझ आने लग जाएगा। तो ये पॉइंट है बच्चों। अब ये तब होता था जब हम 10th क्लास में होते थे। अब ऐसा कंप्लेक्स नंबर में भी एक प्लेन होता है, उसको बोलते हैं कंप्लेक्स प्लेन। ठीक है जी। अब अगर कंप्लेक्स प्लेन होता है ना तो उसके अंदर अगर कोई पॉइंट लिखा जाता है, ध्यान देना, तो उसमें बच्चों एक होता है रियल एक्सिस, इसको बोलते हैं रियल एक्सिस, और ये होता है आपका इमेजिनरी एक्सिस। एक्स एक्सिस वाई एक्सिस नहीं होता, होता तो वही है, एक्स एक्सिस ये वाई एक्सिस, ठीक है, बट इसको बोल देते हैं ऐसे। तो अब अगर आप इस प्लेन में कोई ये 2,3 पुट करना चाह रहे हो ना, तो आप ये कह रहे हो कि इसका मतलब ये है 2+3 आयोटा। लॉजिक समझ आई? अगर आप इस प्लेन में ये पॉइंट पुट कर रहे हो तो आप ये कह रहे हो कि ये पॉइंट का मतलब है 2+3 आयोटा। ओके, चलो एक बार वापिस चलते हैं, थोड़ा कहानी को और ट्विस्ट लेके आते। सर दिस इज माय फर्स्ट क्लास, स्नेहा सुरेश, नो प्रॉब्लम स्नेहा। बच्चों थोड़ा सा कंटिन्यूटी बनाओ, बस समझ में ऐसी कोई चीज नहीं है, समझ में आने लग जाएगा, ठीक है। अभी समझ लो कंप्लेक्स नंबर का तो ये पहला ही लेक्चर है, इससे पहले हम बाकी की टॉपिक करें तो कंप्लेक्स नंबर का फर्स्ट लेक्चर है, तो इसमें और फर्स्ट पेज आप देख रहे हो कंप्लेक्स नंबर का। तो कंप्लेक्स नंबर को लिखते कैसे हैं, z इज इक्वल टू एक्स प्लस आइटा वाई की फॉर्म। ओके फाइन, साहिल की भी फर्स्ट क्लास है। ओके, देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव अ फर्स्ट क्लास टुडे, बट इट इज क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग। तो z इज इक्वल टू एक्स प्लस आइटा, अब सुनो, एक होता है बच्चों z बार, ठीक है, z के ऊपर बार लगा देना। बार का मतलब क्या होता है कि जहां आपको आइटा मिल जाता है ना, वहां उसका साइन जो भी होगा उसको चेंज कर दीजिए, यानी कि यहां पॉजिटिव साइन था तो नेगेटिव आ जाएगा अगर बार लग जाता है। और इस बार को क्या लगते हैं, कॉन्जुगेट बोलते हैं इसको, ठीक है, कॉन्जुगेट ऑफ जेड, इसको बोलते हैं जेड बार। तो जेड अगर एक्स प्लस आइटा वाई है तो जेड बार क्या होगा, एक्स माइनस आइटा वाई। Someone is Romal. Suresh, sir, can you please explain in English? Yes, Romal, I will. Okay, so z is equal to x plus iota y and z bar is equal to x minus iota y. Fine. So this is my first. There are lots of students. They have a first class today. Okay. Just be considerate here. So z is the x plus iota y and z bar is equal to x minus iota y. Fine. So if you have a conjugate transpose, it is a conjugate z bar. So if I'm talking about z bar and having bar, so what is the meaning of this thing? So you are talking about z bar and having bar. It means if you have z bar means what, x minus iota y, and you are taking again this bar, so it will becomes what, x plus iota y. Means the first z bar will becomes iota plus iota to negative iota, and again you are taking a bar, it will becomes negative to positive, it means it will again becomes z. Am I right here? So z bar and having bar will becomes z again. So further, if you have z plus z bar, then what it will becomes, what is the meaning of z? That is x plus iota y. And what is the meaning of z bar? You will say x minus iota y. Am I right here? So you can see the iota y the cancel, and it will becomes 2 of x. Now just listen. What is the meaning of 2x? The meaning of 2x means it is the 2 twice of real part of z. This thing you will be remember always. Okay, 2x means, x means what? This is the real part and this is the imaginary part. So 2 of x it means 2 of real part of z. If 2 of y you got, so you will say 2 of imaginary part of z. So 2x is also known as the 2 of real part of z. Similarly, you can say z minus z bar. This time you will say z means x plus iota y, and minus z bar means x minus iota y and have a negative. And this could be written as x plus iota y and minus of x plus iota of y. And here x will cancel with x and you got 2 iota y. And now 2 iota y, it means 2 of imaginary part of z. Okay, same as the real part of z as the imaginary part of z. Okay, clear? Now the one more fundamental of the complex number, that is z into z bar. We have a z bar, so we are just sometimes just taking a bar and having bar, sometimes we are adding both of them, sometimes we are just subtracting both of them, and now I'm just trying to multiply both of them. And if I'm multiplying, so see what will be, it becomes x plus iota y and into x minus iota y. Am I right? It will becomes a plus b and a minus b, so it will becomes a square minus b square. Am I right here? So a square means x square, and here you see iota having a square, iota square will becomes minus 1, so it will becomes x square plus y square. Clear? So z into z bar is known as x square plus y square. So z into z bar, also known as mode of z square, is equal to x square plus y square. Logic clear? Okay. See guys, now just we will talk about some fundamental, some questions also related to complex number. The first question I'm going to write out here. You have to calculate minus iota into 2 iota and into minus 1 by iota and 8 and iota and having cube. Okay, so what will be equal to this part? And here I'm giving you such options, and it will becomes option A is iota raised to power 256, and option B is 256 iota, and option C is 256 by iota, and option D is minus iota by 256. Come on. The first question is not that difficult, so you will try to make approach for the first question. Come on. Just you have to multiply. That is so simple. So first of all, you will try to multiply the both of numbers like iota and iota. It will become iota square. So you will see minus 2 and iota square. Can I write out? Yes, of course. Into minus having power 3, so it will becomes minus. No problem at all. 8 having cube. 8 having cube, that will becomes what? That is will becomes 256 at all. Sorry, 512. 8 having cube, that is 512. Naresh has given the answer C. Okay, C Naresh, C 256. Okay, and having iota cube. Am I right here? C. Minus 2 iota square will becomes minus 1 and into minus again and iota cube will becomes minus of iota and divide by 256. Okay, so minus minus it will becomes plus, so the remaining part will becomes 2 into and it will becomes iota and divide by 512, 256. 8 cube having 512, okay? 8 having cube, that will becomes 5 and 1 and 2. So now you will cancel, it will becomes 256. So iota by 256 is the right answer for this question. Okay, so A option will be the right answer for this question. So try to make your approach at all. Okay. The question number second, express the number is given to you, that is 5 plus 4 iota and divide by 4 plus 5 iota in the form of complex number. What is complex number actually? What is complex number, my dear? What is the meaning of complex number at all? See, complex number is always written as what? That is in the form of x plus iota y. It is a complex number. So this form is not of a complex number. So you have to change in the complex number, my friends. So what you will do? So I will do, in order to take the complex number, that will be 5 plus 4 iota divided by 4 plus 5 iota. So you will just rationalize. Naresh, what happened? The 4 minus 5 iota divided by 4 minus 5 iota. You know that the concept of rationalize, I think we learn in the class number 10th. Everybody knows, I think so. So you will try to multiply. Okay, 5 into 4, you will so just multiply 5 into 4, that is 20, minus 25 into iota, and here you see, Arey Naresh, what happened? Okay, fine. So 20 minus 25, I'm just trying to multiply, nothing else. Okay, I'm trying to multiply 5 into 4, that is 20, 5 into 5, that is minus 25 iota, 4 into 4, that will becomes plus 16 iota, and 4 into 5, that will becomes minus 20, and iota had becomes iota square. Okay, so you know that a plus b into a minus b. Yes, अभी हम करके आए हैं बच्चों, that is x minus iota y and x plus iota y. It will always give the result, that is x square plus y square. और ये कैसे दिया मैंने अभी आपको बताया in the last part. Okay, a minus b and a plus b. So you will say, just you can directly write out 4 4s are 16 plus 5 5s are 25, and here you can observe it will becomes 20 and minus 25 and 16, so it will becomes minus 9 iota, and iota square will become minus 1, so it will becomes plus 20, right? And divide by 1 3 and 1 41, so the remaining part will becomes 40 minus 9 iota divided by 41. So you can write out this number as 40 by 41 minus 9 by 41 and iota. So you can compare this number with the x plus iota y. Okay, so here you find out that x is equal to 40 by 41 and y is equal to minus 9 by 41. Am I right here? This is your right answer for this question. Okay, clear? Okay, see the next question number 3. So again, you have to convert this number in the form of x plus iota y, and this time you have a number that is 3 minus 2 iota and 2 plus 3 iota, and divide by 1 plus 2 iota and 2 minus iota. Fine. So you have to change this number in the form of x plus iota y. So it is your part of duty, it's your part of work, so you will try to do this question. Okay, I'm not performing this question at all. It is quite simple, my dear, so I don't think so you will take any you will see any problem into doing this question. Again, you have to just multiply. First of all, you will multiply to both of numbers, you will multiply the both of number. After that, you will try to rationalize this number. Okay, the next question, the question number 4th now. Question number 4th, that you have given 1 minus 2 iota and having power is minus 3. Again, you have to convert this number in the x plus iota y form. So what we will do in this kind of a questions? Again, we have to use the same aspect, same fundamentals, and that is what? So my dear friends, what we can do in order to solve out this question? First of all, you will see you can write out this number as a 1 minus 2 iota and having power 3. Am I right here? Okay. After that, you can write out this number as also 1 minus 2 iota and having power cube. So I will use the power 3 here. That is simple. So here I will just do the rationalize process. Okay, no problem at all. So I'm just doing the rationalize the concept here. So it will becomes 1 plus 2 iota and divide by 1 plus 2 iota. Okay, and here it will becomes 1 plus 2 iota divided by 1 having 1 and 2 iota, that will be 2 2s are 4 and power 3. Again you will see it will becomes 1 plus 2 iota power 3 and 4 and 1, that will becomes 5. Okay, and 5 cube, that will becomes 125. So the complete aspect will gives you now you can open this cube. Okay, I hope so that everybody knows the formula to open the cube. So 1 plus 2 iota a cube plus b cube plus 3ab. I think this formula we have done in the 9th or 10th class. So I hope so that everybody remember this formula. Sorry, 1 plus 2 iota. Okay, so I will see the result will becomes 125 and it will becomes 1. Iota cube will becomes minus iota. So minus 2 iota. 3 2s are 6 iota. Okay, 6 iota and multiply by 1. So it will become 6 iota only. And 6 iota, 6 2s are 12 iota square. So 12 iota square and having positive, so iota square will becomes minus. So it will becomes minus k 12. So 125 and minus 12 and 1, it will becomes minus 11 and 6 and it will becomes plus 4 iota. So now you can see this number is in the form of x plus iota y. Okay, clear logic? Anybody have any confusion? Any question? Okay, the last question for today's lecture, and that is, sometime he has given to you the minimal polynomials, like the question number 5th. Here we will just given to you the minimal polynomial having one root is x is equal to 1 plus 2 iota. Okay, the minimal polynomial. Like you have to find out that polynomial which having one root is x plus x is equal to 1 plus 2 iota. So what we will do? It is quite important question at all. See my friends. So if you have given that x is equal to 1 plus 2 iota is a root, is one root. I hope so that everybody know the concept, this thing. Mark my attendance, Rohit. Yes, of course, Rohit. Like the point is that if I will gives you that x is equal to 2 is a root of this equation. So you are very much sure that x minus 2 is equal to 0 is the equation. If it is a root, so it is an equation. So if I will say that x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 are the root, then what will be the equation? So you will say x minus 2 is the one factor and x minus 3 is the other factor. So you will multiply and just give the answer that it will becomes x square and minus 5x and plus 6 is equal to 0. So it will the equation. So similarly, he gives to you that if it is the root of the equation, if it is the one root of the equation, then you have to calculate, then you have to find out the equation. So what we can do? Simple, that will you say that x minus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to 2 iota. What you will do? Just do square of both sides. So you 2 iota and having square. So it will becomes x square plus 1 and minus 2x. Okay, is equal to 2 2s are 4 and iota square. So x square minus 2x and plus 1 is equal to minus 4. So it will becomes x square minus 2x 1 and plus 4 is equal to 0. So the remaining part will becomes x square minus 2x and plus 5 is equal to 0. That is your required answer for the equation. Okay, now see, the equation will never have any iota appears there. Okay, the every equation you have to find out, you have to remove the iota, because some students can say that, sir, this is also equation. If you're writing x is equal to 1 plus 2 iota, so x minus 1 is equal to iota, it is also equation. No, even when the iota will remain same, so it is a not equation. Okay, तो इक्वेशन तभी आएगी जब आपका आइटा जो है ना वो रिमूव हो जाएगा. तो इस इक्वेशन में मेरा कहीं पे भी आइटा नहीं आ रहा, तो ये मेरी स्टैंडर्ड इक्वेशन है. ओके, अगर अभी भी आइटा आता तो मैं एक बार और शायद इसको स्क्वायर करता या फिर क्यूब करता. ओके, चलिए, आई होप सो दैट द कंसेप्ट ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. इसके बाद बच्चों और भी बहुत सारा पार्ट है हमारे पास कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का. पोलर फॉर्म ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर है और some more important aspect of complex number. So next lecture we will take on the. Okay, so here I'm just taking attendance for all the 32 students are present here. So I'm just taking. Just wait a minute. Okay, fine. Sir, I don't understand example 5. Richa Thakur, Richa present. Yes. Yeah, all I just have attendance to all of you. So Parag, so you will try to take any other equation in order to solve out this part. Like if I'm giving you that if you have x is equal to iota is a root, so do you have to find out the equation. So you will try to find out with the help of this part. So I have taken the attendance, my dear. Viraj, Arya. No, I just have download all the attendance of 32 students are present here. So thank you so much for watching this. So bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much, guys. So we'll meet in the next lecture. Thank you so much.